Broward School Board members voting out a controversial diversion program aimed at keeping students out of the criminal justice system.
The Parkland shooter was referred to that program but never completed it. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa live now at Fort Lauderdale with more on tonight's decision. Christian.
And that's really the crux of the issue. This Promise program had so much baggage, most notoriously its connection to the Parkland killer. And so tonight it is no more, but supporters of it say they are now concerned. Without any set policy, how many students could potentially fall through the cracks?
We just watch history turn back 20 years.
Critics quick to respond as the Broward County School District votes to move on from its controversial Promise program.
Stopping the youth to prison pipeline.
In a 5-2 vote, the district voting to dissolve its arrest diversion program for students who get in trouble.
Abilities for these students to get a mentor, to get a second chance.
I believe we can do a lot better. It may not be meeting the needs of all our children.
The program facing strong and mounting opposition over its connection to its former enrollee behind the massacre at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas.
Real threats are not being identified.
Had it gone like it was supposed to, there would have been an evaluation. They would have seen all of the services that he would have already received.
We will continue to offer those supports.
School officials say services provided by the Promise program will continue to be made available to students until they can come up with a replacement.
So those services will probably expand as we move forward.
If it's not in policy, then they have the option of doing it.
But Marcia Ellison, president of NAACP Broward, fears without a set policy, students who need the services could be left in limbo or even worse, fall through the cracks.
To be suspended, expelled, and arrested in our schools.
So the superintendent vowing to come up with a better program that can better address the needs of students, especially African-American young men, and the discrepancies in that school population. But there are big questions still unanswered, like how long will it take for the school district to come up with a replacement program? And then potentially how many students might fall through those cracks? Live in Fort Lauderdale, I'm Christian De La Rosa, Local 10 News.